Grand rising to each and everyone. I'm bringing good tidings from the Most High God, the Creator that was never created. The Archbishop of Activism, the Hero for Democracy, Ambassador for Good Governance, CEO, Salvation for Humanity and Redemption, CEO, the Civil Disobedient Worldwide, Babadu Huyen. Today's date is Tuesday, 17th of December 2024. So the year is running out. For those of you who have acknowledged our telephone number, there have been series of calls. Let me quickly put this one here before we comment this very broadcast. Our new telephone number is +34 62 76 11 932. +34 62 76 11 932. So that's our new contact. For those of us that are still trying to reach us from the very old one, the old one has been changed. We have to change along with the changes. Being that the bird have chosen to fly without perching, the hunters have also chosen to shoot without missing. So I bring you good tidings to each and every one of you listening to the tone of my voice today. So our struggle for better society and for the liberation of mankind continues. So it's a thing that we must keep on doing. We don't need to relent. So it's already a commitment to us. We have to do it effectively. So please, if you are watching, don't hesitate to share. If you are watching, do not hesitate to share among your friends. We have one or two things to benefit from this very broadcast today. So we are running on with this year by the grace of God with joy in our heart, because we don't have any carryover. Everything that was needed for us to do, we did everything successfully, particularly in the area of liberation. Everything has been very successful. So if there's any lapses, that was not from our side, because we were given the message with digital. You know, I told you right from the one that very Jeremiah 3 verse 15, that was the way we are scripted. It was we, people like us, that said God will be sending to come and teach you with knowledge and understanding. So that was what God said. He said God will be sending us a pastor according to his heart. So, you know, the way we meet the way the world is. So we have a very loving Father who will never forsake nor disappoint us. But humanity have been the one causing disappointment to themselves. So they've been the one causing disappointment to themselves. That's why there are so many things today that happen. You don't need to blame God for it. You have to blame yourself or people around you. As we are about to talk about something very spectacular today, we want to be talking about our liberation in general, what people have contributed, and the calamity that is also going to befall people who thwart the effort of other freedom fighters. One thing you don't do, don't go and put yourself in line for the devil to be used to spoil any struggle. Judas Iscariot. I told you yes some days ago or last week here, that in that book of Luke 22 verse 3, it says Satan entered into Judas Iscariot, one of the 12, to sell Jesus. Do you know the most funny part of it? Judas died before Jesus. Don't sell anybody. It is not easy to gather a group. Even WhatsApp groups, form. Now you know the way life be. Common WhatsApp group. It's not easy to form. Not to talk about someone form a struggle. Then you are there. You want to do a sellout. The way I tell the pity some people, is too massive. The way me myself, the abuse of activity, they pity some people, the calamity they are to get And one thing people don't really know, nothing can stop what is coming. The one day in my place say, the wickedness of humans cannot hold what God has for this world. That's what is coming. And if you happen to be a part and parcel of the people, and you happen to wake up in this very particular scenario, be very, very happy that your name is listed, or you even see and say the word one better, with or without you, what God has said it must come to pass. I saw somebody, some of the people that promoted injection. I call it injection often. That was what my sister put in my mouth. Me, I don't know the color according to the name. I want to break it here. It was even Benin person that was interpreting my video to Ogbas here for Jan. But I'm not getting any problem with anybody. For those of you that felt this fight was not a strong fight, somebody was contracted to be interpreting my videos. And God Almighty make them a messenger without a message. Me, I'm here to disturb, to spoil a lot of things. Yeah, work back. So far, follow me as I follow Dazi. Because if you have disconnected from the disconnector, they're not going to be source of energy for you. I am the connector. Hobby will succeed. But anytime I call any of our allies, hey, Omana may not go through. Omana may not go through because of deaf ear. Did the same prophet who one first said it to? I am reiterating again. If you are tired of any struggle, each of you to come become a sellout, pack your load and leave. A lot of persons who was with Moses, the many way come on for Egypt, but only Joshua and few persons saw the promised land. The shaking you are seeing today in Biafra struggle, it is biblical. It's made to happen. The shaking you are seeing today in Biafra struggle, it is biblical. Eternal Rock of Ages, I ask that you breathe in your word. Ancient Father, ancient Spirit, ancient water, ancient forest. Let there be healings and let there be salvations. I make that going to be listening to the tune of my voice. Give them the grace and enthusiasm to yield to it. So that at the end of the day, there will be salvation in their life. He said, the reason why I do one or two adverts, this is how I'm led. So that I'll make another, you'll make it retire. I'm not doing it because of monetization, no. I'm doing it because I'm led to do that. Me not the form. That's why I relate with all my followers. You know, guy, you want small rich. I'm gonna relate with you. Inside last week here, that was a weekend precisely. I was in the bed. I was about 8 a.m. in the morning. I saw a message from somebody. Called me, Chairman. He gave me a voice and he was trying to talk to me on phone. Though I called the person. The next thing he told me was demanding one or two help. Immediately, I make a call and I told the person, please transfer so and so money. I'll give you anytime soon. That's how humble I am. That's how humble I am, or I've become. Now, the topic today that have been cooked by God Almighty, I'm just trying to do one or two sharing, so that a lot of our persons will also be carried along. A lot of our persons will also be carried what? Along. Please, we are rounding up our series. The 365 days clock. It a turn ago. An interpreter, a alien, they were interpreting my video. But thank God for the women. My dear, if you know if you build us for life, try and connect yourself with your ancestors. If at all you doesn't have house, connect yourself with your ancestors. Very, very important. Ancestors si megaga, eyiga gave dagbome ya o. He said, love you don't know. I tell you, fool. Some Eful does not understand. Now, Jamaica table bills to remove King Charles as the head of state. I told you now. Me I tell you, I mean, no, ya we. Eh? Well, you're not away now. I told you it's collapsing now. But people won't listen. Huh? They might die. We don't let it happen before. Okay, my tiny. Okay, but I'm not going to be playing the voice. Jamaica done the table biz now to remove King Charles as a head of state. Do you know? Now they be head of state for Nigeria. That's why our country is not going forward today. A lot of you don't know. That's why they are disobeying your. They do something that will drive you away from your country. They'll come here. They'll come give you fake citizenship. Then you are happy. That will say be a slave forever. And you were originally made. You are the original. They were made in the lab. That was why they created weather that will suit up their status quo. Quote me anywhere, remember it. They created this weather. This is only weather they can inhabit. They cannot stay in our own. They created this very weather for themselves because they were made in the lab. You will listen, you are devaluing yourself. That's why we less selling our Moses. That's what we love doing. Then all evil corporation must fall. Even the Britain was a corporation expiring. That's why I told you about Vatican, I told you about Beckham. Israel will expire, those things expire, Nigeria expire. All entities have been expired. Or expiring. 100 years treaty we signed about Nigeria. From 1914 to 2014, about 100 years. But the Eful and the Judas we have among our midst does not want us to go. Nigeria is a company, a corporation or expiring now. What are you doing there? You are very happy. Go and look at what the Igbo people are doing to themselves. They like selling their deliverer. Too many Judas and Eful among Biafra, very many. Divine message to all seeking to have their independent state. Divine message for you. I'm going to be addressing that so that anybody that can cut it, I'll put in a way that you can be able to cut it. No wilderness, no inheritance. It is going to be biblical. When the purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. When purpose is not known, abuse. The word abuse is a Greek word. It means you do not know the proper use of that very thing. People does not really know the proper use of their life. That's why today we are abusing it. We does not know the properness or the preparedness that we are supposed to put in place in order to make us to derive at a good life. That's why today we misregard or we are misusing our life for nothing. Now I'm going to make us to say through Bible. You know, in the book of Joshua 24 verse 15. Look at what Joshua told the people. He said, if it please you that you serve God, let me read it to you word by word. I want you to get this one very clear. Let me read it to you word by word. Now that Joshua 24 verse 15, he said, and if it seems evil to you to serve God, choose for yourself these days whom you will serve, whether the gods which your forefathers served, that were in the other side of the river, or the gods of the Amorite, of which land that you dwell. He said, as for me, he said, as for me and my household, I will serve what? The living God. Please, Nigerian man, I don't really know what's you people's problem. Right now, it's Bradford as you feel. That's what you have in your mindset. I don't know why most of us are very stupid. Now, this one you are writing, how does he, what are you fighting for? Are you fully vaccinated or what? This was the same people you people were writing about me. You don't criticize any struggle because you don't believe on the ideology. One person is bad. Now, you don't really look at the action. What is the motive behind it? Is it not for liberation? The person fighting it may not be as being justified as you speak. This was the same thing you got into Donald Trump. We talk about. Please don't. I don't want to see your senseless. That very comment is senseless, and I caused this very comment. Now, what is your problem? Now, Nigerians expire, you are there. We are not doing anything for ourselves. Britain is the head of states in Nigeria. Now, Nnamdi Kanu brought up a struggle. What did he bring in? Why did he bring that struggle? To measure the neo-colonialism that we are facing the danger with Nigeria ends. But we need freedom. We always complain, read lamentation. Hey, they are killing us, so fuel is expensive, but there is no proactive measure for us to liberate ourselves. Anytime we see that somebody set up a template, let you the template to liberate ourselves is a problem. The same thing you guys did, even during the time of Take It Back. The same Nigerian Eful Fus, so this Nigerian man, this same thing people were writing, so what they cannot do anything now. What is your people's problem? What is the color of your problem? You don't need freedom. But let people agitate whichever way they can agitate on. If somebody even come and say, now we want to liberate ourselves, the ship come, let us enter. So far we are able to leave that place. You just look at it. We become I can't get it. The kind of life that we live, it is not written on the book. Now, most of you are so happy. Samuel Ekpan being arrested. Now, what's Samuel Ekpan bringing? What's Nnamdi Kanu bringing? What does Ojoku stand for? You may not like the name, but what is the content? The concept, what does it mean? These are our major problem. Maybe now you are in UK now, they have given you a slavery. They just gave you a slavery passport. Nnamdi Kanu, is he not a British citizen? Do you have that Britain put a call through to Nigeria and say, leave our citizens alone? You don't need to deceive yourself. Britain have invaded almost 198% country in the world is what they invaded. I'm not talking about the one they colonize, the one they give their language to. I'm talking about you must see their hand for that your country. Was it not 2021 here, Barbados drove away the Queen of England, said they don't need them again. They will not be paying that same homage. Nigeria today pay homage. That's why none of your leaders that can do well, except you have to be a CEO or civil disobedient like me. People like the Nigerian man, you were the one that were interpreting my video during vaccine. They were interpreting my video to Igbo. But they couldn't do me anything. A lot of you, are you not wondering, how did I left seashore? Then the spirit of my forefather moved me to the bush, to the forest. I don't do video in a specific place. I don't do video inside the house. Only God knows what happens. So when I brought it out, that way they talk for Spain, made they talk here, or Ibonofi kill everybody. I saw media now some of the alien who lives in UK, we are advertising that they have thought experience over fake injection, whatever. In younger one now, they say put on there, say, wait to kill him. Make it bring the autopsy come out. Wait to kill him, wait to make him lose immune system. I know some people fear they die. But the essence by which our people take the back, go and verify it. But at the initial say what happened, this is the same thing we are doing today. The freedom that we need in Nigeria is only people that need it. No, we need this. Even though if you are in abroad, we need this. You don't know when you are going to pass or a road tomorrow. You don't know when you are going to pass Ibadan road. You think that your country is, that country you call Nigeria is Nigeria? Any person playing a double face card, you are deceiving yourself, not me. So let me go back to my message. I've corrected that impression. More comment, I will lay curse on you from here. If you write more comment again, I'll pronounce and it must come to pass. Go and look at. Since I curse UK, I say UK no, if we get peace, or thing we get, go see and today. Do you know what it takes? A country that used to pay homage to you, pay you billions of pounds every year. They are not telling that come on for our place. Not be so France and Sahel region there, the juntas. Not be so that they drive Emmanuel Macron. They drive Emmanuel Macron. So also France, also Britain, fier les liens. You understand me? So now so it be. Now instead of us to go back to drawing book, the neo-colonialism, how we going to get rid of it? How does we find ourselves in this very problem today? The people with the original people on earth, they did write story about our forefathers. All story they wrote about them, they were demons. They can't go present their own. In what King Leopold II did in Democratic Republic of Congo, where almost about more than 50 million Congolese, Nike, those ones don't count as crime. Your papa on where they see chain, carry con Europe, America during slavery. Now they call you Bible, they tell you say your parents demon. Today you follow them because sense not they. Now all you could just write now, Bradford is dead, and buried with Chief Ojuku. What did he steal from you? What kingdom are you protecting? Should I cause that kingdom? My dear, have it at the back of your mind. Everything you hear is going to come to pass. Everything you hear is going to come to pass. Many will buy because of their decision. Why many will also live because of their decision? Was it not 1884? King Leopold II called everybody, called all the European powers. African leader was not there. He called them to a dinner table on how they are supposed to split Africa. They splitted it. You and I will grow up. We can't do anything about it. Anytime we see somebody trying to back that person, whichever way we can, we'll call the wrong segregation. Look at where segregation landed us now. If you feel they give you passport, you are not citizen, my dear. Now begin where your children born, how you come be citizen, not be even you. They just give you just to make sure that they kill you, they kill. That is the small brain wasted there with you. They want just kill and finish to make you feel relaxed as you belong here. You never belong here until something happen. You are still more or less somebody that have honorary resident. That's how this is categorized you to be. So it's not supposed to be a thing you begin the buga for. They are still the one today controlling you at home. They control your resources at home. That work on neo-colonialism. You have no decision for yourselves. That's why this month you are calling upon European leader. Europe, what do they call it? International community come to our rescue. Nigeria is not a sovereign nation on its own. It's under the British Janjaweed. But look at how Jamaicans now. They've come out to say, this thing, c'est fini, sakabo, ça fait longtemps. We don't need them again. But what do we need? Rather than we humiliate ourselves and unleash on ourselves. How can I take una the camera right now as my personal problem? I can't take some work as my problem. I can't take Biafra liberation as my personal problem. The major problem that we are facing, nobody talks about it. So how are we going to be free? You have to fail for that. Why when purpose is not know abuse is inevitable. You doesn't know the purpose why they did what they did. He doesn't know the purpose why they always arrest your leader, because they never wanted to be liberated. Look at the way our people are buying. Who brought this very thing? They brought it to Nigeria. Even our leader that has not go ahead, they started signing paper. Look at this idiot in America. He helped them to advertise it. But is it good today? Is it not a source of bar that actually stress plus that thing short equal to instant buy? Okay, you want to tell me everybody that do say, go to YouTube and go and listen to doctors, what they are saying. Those people, they are wrong. Oibo cannot kill everybody's syndrome. This is how we become so defiant. Sentiment and personal selfish interest. If we must succeed as a people, we have to remove it. So let's go back to that Joshua 24 verse 15. He said, choose who you are going to serve. And really, he said, as for me, you're going to serve the living God. It will come to a time in any struggle you find yourself. Be it Biafra struggle, be it Idu Nation struggle, be it a San struggle, be it any struggle you can talk about, be it Oduwa struggle, be it salvation for humanity and redemption, it will come to a time when you need to choose. Look at the direction I want to follow. And nobody forces anybody. Like me, and nobody forced me, or you need to call me, come and join us before I know I should join you. I have to add my voice to it because I know what is good. Now, once you are being possessed by the spirit of freedom, you are no longer afraid to speak the truth. Unlike me, I'm not afraid to speak the truth. For my video to be carried, and they play it, they are interpreting it, and they are interpreting it, it not concern me. But if the calamity comes, can you be able to face it? Now, what I'm doing, am I doing it against you as a person that interpreted the video for them? Now, if you come here, you want to start fighting me unnecessarily, am I fighting you? No, what I'm doing, is there any way it can be beneficial to you? These are the things you are supposed to put into your head first before you start attacking. If Biafra people got their freedom tomorrow, are they not going to start driving people away? Or don't you think that there's also a way to benefit you as a human being? These are some of our problems. There is no struggle in life that this does not happen. And my advice for some of our Igbo people that are still sensible, if you look at that Matthew 24 verse 13 precisely, he said those that endure to the end. Now, have you ever one day imagined what are those things you are going to endure? I put it there, no wilderness, no inheritance. When we are talking about Joseph, we are talking about Moses, we are talking about Abraham, we are talking about David. All these people were all having wilderness they went through. David, in the book of 1 Samuel 17 verse 50, he confronted Goliath. Goliath did not just come personally looking for David. David were trying to free his own people, the Israelites. But you are happy today. Now, at the time you insult Nnamdi Kanu, you insult any struggle because of your personal selfish interest. You only look at the action, not looking at the motive why they are doing what they are doing. My dear, there never a time God will ever answer your prayer because you are wicked. If at the end of the day that thing we are not treated, because the one of our ancestors were not treated. It was not treated. That's why today we see our ancestors as nobody. But for me, we have been able to discover and recover. I now know that if I'm closer to my ancestor, which is my God, who made me to be alive today, because they are the one that connects whatever connectivity that is there. It is through them you got your source of energy. There are some battles you start going through in life. Then even your guardian angel will not be strengthful enough. Then you have to call for backup. That's when your deities now comes in. That's what see me all through. That's why when I tell you I can't bring on, you can't bring on because you are a coward. They know what they have done. Let them ask themselves. Who we are interpreting Newton's video to Ogbas here for? We are not just talking Ogbas for Spain here. It was international Ogbas. It was international Ogbas. Looking for a way to nail me. The only day they come physically, after finishing our video in 2022, it was a tug of war for me and them. Because until you fight, until you stand up to fight, you don't know how powerful you are. That's why I have confronted the most wicked whatever you can talk about, because I'm not doing it for my personal selfish interest. Nobody pays me. And if you are being paid, either by Nigerian agent or any agent, to discredit any person, if you are doing it because of lack of technical know-how, you are doing it because of a mindset, you are doing it because you are a psychopath or you are a hypocrite, no problem. But if you are doing it because you are being given money, didn't you hear that is coming? Anunnaki will collapse on your head. Nibiru's will kill you. All the gallantry forces in this world will keep on tormenting you in your dream. So shall it be. Because it's hard time we join hands together to fight a liberation that will liberate us. We are always very comfortable anytime we find ourselves. We are comfortable with every situation. It's not supposed to be like that. We too have something very tangible. Look at what we hold on our hand. A lot of people today, Biafra is there. You guys have turned Biafra to become Biafra. If Uche, for example, did bad, is it the whole people that do bad? Don't you know if these people, the people you feel that are putting us in this very perpetual, but they'll be very happy. How did the divide and rule come into Africa today? The borders you are seeing today as in Africa, it was Oibo that created it. No Africa have ever one day sit down. All what you are seeing now, imagine we have almost about 30-something currency confronting Africa. How many currency Europe get? Not be only this krona. Euro, see they use euro too. Scandinavian country now, those ones they use krona. Jaja with Britain, those ones they use pounds. Now Europe, almost about 20 whatever, 28 states, country. Because now state they betray the address and but me I call them country before you still come and say nothing that they talk. Now, those ones they are using euro together. Go calculate. Once you are leaving Nigeria, you arrive Niger, you can no longer use your naira again. How many kilometers? You feel that is normal? Then we cannot come together in a dinner table of human civilization and write down what we need. All we do is to become tribal bigots. That's what we know how to fight. We know how to fight the people who are not giving us problem. The major problem we are facing, nobody talks about it. That was why they brought injection. You line up. Today, is it good for your system? It's not good. This is how lunacy will become. That's why humanity particularly where I'm from. I don't think those people worth living. Because our sarcophagus, our brain is not working. Go and look at Edo State today. They thought that the government, the difference between simplicity and stupidity. That one is not simplicity, it's called stupidity, what Okpebolo is doing. A man that does not know the purpose of a government. He does not know what he's supposed to, how he's supposed to put himself as a government. Or the time you would have used to be entertaining foreign investors, be in your office, where you are going to tailoring shop, promoting, no, not that you are promoting what that is what the state needs, because you doesn't know the purpose of your office. That's why today you can see abuse everywhere. A lot of you feel that is not humbleness, that is stupidity, because you don't know the use of the office. Now, what am I trying to insinuate is this: whatever thing you find yourself doing, do it with utmost joy. That's why that book of Isaiah chapter 1 verse 19, he said, if you are willing and obedient, you will eat the fruit of the land. If I were to be some Biafra Eful Fus, I will stand on the existing protocols. Because for me, I know they carry the unleash on person. Before I start unleashing on you, I'll let you play your last card first. Me, I'm coming to come and lay course. The same course I lay on DOS. I'm coming to come and lay it on the new whatever that is happening. But me, I'll fail of all wait first. One thing I hate more, I don't want anybody to sabotage what I have to do for freedom for humanity. That's why a lot of people don't really know the gravity of what they are doing. With or without you, humanity must be free. The way from Biafra Eful Fus have taken the Biafra liberation to be something else. If they are to liberate humanity, everybody for buy. They are easily sold out. A lot of them, they are from the loins of Judas Iscariot. A lot of Biafra Eful Fus. So many of them, they know how to sell their own brother. Who now the kind of people sold. And the same people are still shouting Biafra. You think the word is a fool? We don't know what you mean. After collecting money from Nigeria, then you are now any person that stands to make sure you want to get this freedom. That's why most of these people, they don't need the freedom. Like now, I've never one day start having problem with some of my Idu brothers. Although let me use the general language all of you all know. Like from my Edo State brother, whichever way you are fighting for any liberation, so far it's liberation. There may be mistakes. I don't care. That's the best way you feel you can do it. But the most important thing, what are we arriving at? What's our final destinations? Now, all these Biafra Eful Fus, I found out that most of them they doesn't have destinations. They arrested Una the Kano. The ESN he created, they crush it. Then Samuel Ekpa pick up from there. He created his own army. If you must liberate your people, it is created. But we are the same people that claim we know the Bible. What was created in the book of Numbers 31 verse 49? What was created there? He said, Moses, we have counted all the soldiers under your command. He said, none is missing. Because why? They were trained. One of the most powerful soldiers today you have in the world. News does not talk about it. There is no week Nigerian army does not carry war to Biafra land. But why no news reporting it? And this is what we are supposed to be, blowing on air, so that they start killing our innocent brothers and sisters in Igbo land. Those people, they have one of the army is more stronger than Nigeria's own. That's why they are not paying some Biafra Eful Fus to make sure that they will go and lie and dismantle, go and do sabo. And even these people triggering this very problem are the people we are supposed to be held accountable today. But we are not holding them accountable. We always see from one perspective. The same Nigerian that is reading news about somebody, the same Nigerian have not been fair to you. Go to common embassy here abroad. Go to common embassy here abroad. Have problem in this very jam. And you go to go and meet your embassy, they can't do anything. They are handicapped at home, they are handicapped here. Instead of us to blow this whistle so that our brother, they are strictly carrying to Igbo land to go and fight their so-called brothers also. I cannot carry war to your house. There is no way I will carry war to your own house and I will succeed. God will not make me to succeed. You know why? Because we are passing through the same pains and agony. We are brethren in suffering. Then one will not sneak out because he have been given money, sabotage this very thing. Then you start running sabo. Igbo brother, like when they started, they what called this Ultraman. Ultraman, I think no more today. He fought Ekman to number nonsense. I've never one day replied any comment in my life. That was 2022. When I use my own Facebook to reply this very guy, I say, stop this nonsense you are doing. Otherwise, what calamity will happen to you? Ultra man, he insult, Akman insult. Today, it was later I saw that they said, rest in peace. What am I remembering him for today? Am I remembering him for good? I'm not remembering him for good. What are you going to be remembered for? Why are we fighting ourselves? The same Oibo who have caused damages to your life, who decimated our economy. The same British today who are the head of state of Nigeria. They don't allow your leader to do anything good to you. Whatever they say your leader, increase for, they will increase it. Kill them, they will kill them. Who is supplying gun to Boko Haram? Who created Boko Haram? Who created the ISWAP? Who created Fulani? Hesme. Fulani before, they used to be very friendly. We know them before those days, they will come, steering road there. We do give them money. But later, they infiltrated into our farmland. Today, go and look at no place, majorly that those states there, they full of bushes. Even not because of our ancestors who have been, trying to make 1 or 2 pieces. Nobody cares. You are not seeing those people as your problem. You see people who are even fighting. But your leader today, you call Kabiesi, that doesn't have any proactive measure. Go and look at Donald Trump putting American first. How many times your president ever want to put you first? They don't put you first. They put the bandits first. Look at what we are clamoring for. Then you want me to applaud for you if you not say Bradford, if you not insult Ojuko. What did Ojuko stand for? You don't honor what do you really want? We are not defending it. It will come to a time because they gave us Bible instead of what to use that same Bible to push back all bad narrative. We embrace the Bible and start seeking for miracle. A story about a 3-year-old boy. We are trying to use the blood to liberate all our family, liberate everything about, yet it's not working. Why not let follow the word? The word is, some of the word is the word of our ancestors. Anything I bring out from the Bible, being a choosing one, a lot of you does not know what it takes to be choosing. If you get that Matthew 22 verse 14, it says many are called, few are choosing. You can be called and you are not choosing. I was choosing to do this. That was why the Edo alien that was contracted to interpret my video in an eloquent manner to all these Oibo. They couldn't do me anything. They couldn't do me anything. But let them wait for the calamity that is going to come on them. Let them wait for calamity that is going to come on them. So when we say at times we are warrior, without you fighting a war, there is nothing that makes you a warrior. That's why I will never fall for any narrative. I will never fall for it. I do not reason the way you reason. My own head is highly inflammable. I know how everything is going to end. That's why I always bring 1 or 2 stories from the Bible to encourage you so that anytime you are going astray, focus your attention. And I want to say a big shout out to all the Biafra Liberation Army. My dear brother, you guys are doing incredibly well. And there's one of their commander, I do see him on posting things on. A lot of us see, we are not seeing. A lot of us are assuming we are not seeing that. I think the name is Rocks or something, That guy is doing well. That guy, he has tweeted several times with that number that is standing on the existing protocol of Samuel Ekman. That's how a leader should behave. Now, any person seeking for freedom, any leader that does not respect your security agency, you are an animal. Donald Trump, he valued the army past the citizens because these are the ones that is protecting you. I've gone through at times, I just see chance, I just see go in most of the tweets where the guy there. You can see the guy is trying, protecting the land. Even not for those men today, those Biafra Liberation Army, no Nigerian government will drive away Fulani from your bushes. This area where they have really tied a lot of people brain, where I say most Igbo people, some of them, now Judas, many pass and Eful Fus, they're not guessing. How do you think your brother is surviving at home? We are here, bro. Do you think this is your trash on medias? Una the Kano have already done the sensitization. He have sensitized everybody. Una the Kano. He have given awareness about corruption. Right now, they bring the liberation to the ground. Then you are doing your shenanigans in social media. They're not respecting the army. Who is to protect your land? Okay, you want to fill all your life with Sabu? None of you, Eful Fus, gather up yourself in one platform. Now, who are you even fighting the freedom for? Maybe yourself now, you are a double verse or 3 verse. Go and look at what they say it contains. And start looking for and start seeking your problem for yourself. We have to go and look for our personal solution to our problems. Because at times, a lot of people over bragged as if they are Alpha and Omega. We are media talking from the two sides of our mouth. We are giving people freedom as if without that one they can't live. Why are you endangering these very people? If Nigerian government send you message, this message you can't go. Forget about it. You can't do it. You can't do it. He said, who God has blessed, no one shall curse. There are a lot of things God has established. People like us, God sent us to this very world to preach the gospel of liberation to mankind. I may not be talking about holiness. I may not be talking about fornication. That is your right. What you see inside, you will bear them. But there are a lot of so many things that are fundamental. That's why I put it there. When purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. The abnormal use of our mouth. Look at Hosea chapter 4. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. We does not have knowledge about freedom. We does not even know the adverse effect of what we are supporting. If we just see who they say want drink, we'll say, may give us more, we'll drink. That's how we find ourselves today. Our life is just crumbling about one particular circle. We are not ready to find out our problem and consistent solution to it. Anytime we see that people raise motion that are going to cause liberation, we start doing anyhow. We only want to prove that we know it all. You don't know anything. You compared to what God have in store for you, even not because of indoctrination, what did you know? You don't know anything. Even the one you felt you know, you were even taught wrong. I think there was a comment I screenshot, which one somebody wrote one time. That person said the person later called me and apologized. I never accepted that apology. I hate people that want to make fool of people. And I quote, as it is right, a modification of whether it is good for human. He said it is good for us. That what this person so write it, trying to prove me wrong. Then because this person, I created another topic again. As is engineering. Spraying chemistry on the hair, what they spray in the hair, the particle contains and all of that. When he later realized, I found out that he took this injection. You mistakenly took it does not mean that everything you are seeing here is right. Even the one that is sensible know that there is something wrong somewhere. The air you breathe is not the normal air. It's not the normal oxygen. Everything is polluted. Why is a lot of sensible people wanting Donald Trump to come? And another thing again, a lot of people fighting for freedom. They don't know, say, as you carry rich here, you don't feel carry and rich here. Somebody they will one lift and put for your head. They don't know. That's one thing that is wrong with the Biafra liberation today. Most of them. So I want to urge all the Biafra liberators to what you believe on, that existing protocols, continue it. No wilderness, no inheritance. Before Joseph became a prime minister, he passed through here. He even come to a time in that book of Joshua 1 verse 9. God told Joshua, he said, have I not warned you not to be afraid of dismay? Because the time came, he was almost giving up. Because the promises of God was not coming the way it was expected. So in every struggle that is real, this kind of a thing must happen. It must happen. I guess when they were in wilderness, when the time came that Moses can no longer continue, a lot of them murmur. Even when they started, exactly 1 month the way it was created, Miriam was an elder brother to Moses. Miriam died. But Moses still continued the journey. But at the end of the day, what happened? A lot of people that left Egypt did not see the promised land. It is not everybody you see today shouting Biafra. Some of them are doing it with hypocrisy. That is going to enter, that is going to see the Biafra land. They can't see it. Either some of them, something will happen to them because they did not follow it scripturally. Whatever thing you are doing today, it is biblical. It is more biblical. Everything has been written down. What humanity is to go through. That's why the verse of the Bible I quoted for you just now, that Matthew 24 verse 13. He said, those that endure to the end. Now, have you ever one day asked yourself, what are those things you are going to endure? As acclaimed Christian you are, what are those things you are going to endure? You are going to endure persecution, whatever thing you do in life. Judas Iscariot was a board of trustees. He saw Jesus. Also look at that same Luke 22, verse 60 something there. Peter also denied Jesus. All those things were just to prove that a time will also come. Your board of trustees may be the one to also say you. There are people that also follow Peter's ideology, while there are people that also follow Judas Iscariot ideology. But the most important thing, the purpose by which those things were spoken for, did it come to pass, yes or no? As I'm talking to you right now, a lot of you may feel I'm lying. It was an Edo man that will interpret my video for Ogbas. But here I am today. Why himself, he may be having pains as we speak. Has he been able to prove that he's a normal being? No, he have not been able to prove it. Now, what he wanted to get, or what those people were wanting to get, did God allow them to get it? No. They say, now, who fed that and be meat? Now, you were there free word ever since. Let's assume now, Una the Kanu did there. He don't already know, say, man, this is just not good. He did prison. Is it not from prison Joseph become a prime minister? Also look at Nelson Mandela of South Africa after spending 27 years in prison. Did he become a president or not? Go and read the book of Genesis 37. What happened to Joseph? What happened to Obasanjo? We like reading stories about what we are written down. So most of these things you are seeing, it is not to kill these people. It's just to expose one or two shenanigans among them. Like when I was offline last year here, I spent almost 6 months. I was instructed by the God of my ancestors. Because if God wants to stop you from something, either keep you away from danger, he use some kind of things. He must create an event. Event must happen. This very event that was created, that took Samuel Ekman, the commander-in-chief of the Biafra liberation, deputizing for Nnamdi Kanu, maybe this thing was to save his life. We had a rumor last week again that is in the biggest prison in Finland. But what about Shetima, your vice president, that is Boko Haram sympathizer? What about this very guy, Boko Haram, whatever? What about Fulani that have cow in your village today? They've raped most of your mother and farm. Those ones are not your problem. We are even seeing that what they created is to at least let Nigeria know that we are tired of this mess. Let the Britain, let the European whatever that is holding us bound, to let them know that we are tired of this mess. Yet, we are not cooperative enough. Then you want to last long. He said, God visit the iniquity of the children, of the father to the children's children. That's how God is. Whatever thing you think you are doing right now, there are most of you that is not going to go scot-free with it. You are going to pay somehow someday. But whether na money you want to pay, I never know. Whether na your children what you want to pay, I never know. But I pray may our sin not affect our children. Heaven is no longer, God is no longer far from us. That very concept they give to us, that God is somewhere looking at everybody. He's with you here as you are standing. It is so close now. We have to get that clear. Whatever thing you do right now, karma is real. What is karma? Karma is a law of inevitable consequences. It must come. A lot of people have put it down bad name for themselves. Instead of us to join together and create an enabling environment, go and check our history. How did Nigeria come into be? Who were this colonial master? They say your papa will not know one, no two. They make you to hate your fathers today. Your father were the one that died for your sin, not be Jesus. They died for you. They tried their possible best. The same way we are, this generation is doing sabo, the same sabo they did. But thank God, my ancestors were never exiled. Let's assume that it was this very era. Look at how they catch you in a hurry. They couldn't catch me. Now they say, John, me and you day. My expenses go even pass your own. If now only even recharge this social media this thing, you'll get almost about 4 lines for internet. House own never did there. Your expense will not see past my own. Or if you see part and small. But I know they sleep your house. I'm not sleeping on top of the tree. Maybe I see the buy for you know they buy. And the repair car, you know they repair. And they do insurance, you know they do. So either my expense still pass you or not. But I could hold my ground. This is what I need. There are most of our fathers those days who also fought to make sure they were not afraid of anything. But today, every of our deliverer, there is a way we always want to set them. Either we can't give them bad name, like what Edo are doing. If they look at it that you now become so strong, you are now becoming a voice, you will one day liberate your people. They will go and use the palace to indict you. That's why devil have these 3 programs. These 3 craftiness are our enemy. If they want to silence you, what they do, they'll put allegation. Either they indict you, they lie on you. That's what they do. Or they witch hunt you for nothing. They can create any programming on one you can fall into. That's why they brought palace issue. Even you are just talking on a no, before you just know, they'll come to embarrass you. Just, I'm talking now. Somebody writing about Ojukwu. Tell me which other man that stands for what Ojukwu stands for from the principio. Because most of you, your father taught you that when you were taught in school that this level you are today, this is where you are supposed to be. You are supposed to be better than this. Who told you that you are supposed to come down, come go to suffer over get money? Is it bad that we are farming? Most of you today, you are not still better than your father. Raise up your children and let's see. Train your children in university and let's see. Let your children also do for you as you are doing for your father and let's see. If they never use injection to turn their head. Then we are in a foreign land, we are happy. We don't want to talk about our home again. That was why we don't kill everybody. You don't need to trust anybody too much. Go and look at their past history. Go and look at what Adolf Hitler did. About 6,000 Jews, about 6 million Jews or so. We expired during the Second World War. Go and look at what they did, but there is no crime against humanity for those people. But these people make you to hate your ancestors. The pastor will not come, the same generational curse. Who called generational curse? Who told you that? The same people that gave you Bible, they are somewhere killing the same you for ritual. A friend of mine that lives in Nigeria called me one day. I guess in his office, I get they demanded that I should about adrenochrome. Maybe he was also telling them, but I can't say, okay, may I send down that is about adrenochrome. Now I can't send down to them. Then I can't say go find my archive again. Now I can't find adrenochrome. A liter of adrenochrome. Do you know how much it contains? How much? Wait, what? 2.2 billion. How did they get those adrenochrome? They get it from children. It will take 100 children to get 1 liter of adrenochrome. Then you go look at those ones. People where they thief pikin, not be your problem. Now Ojukwu now they cannot be your problem. How does what Una the Kano is fighting? If you are not senseless, how does it affect you? How does the liberation Biafra is fighting for? We need freedom. We don't to suffer. More than 3.5 million of them we expired in 1967. 1967 we expired. Then you want them to fold up hands? Or everybody should be having the kind of your weak spirit, whose anything does not irritate. You just carry on with life like that. Nothing is wrong. Like me, they say social study, the study of a man, his environment. If you study social study, you should be able to know that the way this environment is, there's something missing. And nobody tell me about chemistry. What I'm telling you about that, I did not learn in the school. No lecturer tell you about it. They don't even make example about weather. None of them tell you that they have fluoride to our water. All those were my personal research. Today, everything I've said concerning humanity is coming to pass. As I told you, Buckingham Palace is falling. Was it not 2 years ago here, but last year? New Zealand. They said that they are not going to be putting the Queen said again their money. You are going to be seeing everything come to be. But we only want to act as the dirty tongue, want to see everything first. They say a person too suffer before you can't get sense. But our suffering not make us get sense. See the way our people, they buy young people full of age. It was never like this before. And many are sick. Somebody were telling me yesterday, a friend that she advised, please, so this thing don't do. Right now, I can no longer tell the friend again. He said all the time, that friend always call, escort me to whatever. He go to hospital every day by day. After the snake bite. Now, if you have listened, will he be going to hospital every day by day? When we tell you that a man is the architect of his own misfortune, you know they know. Now, person they do what they worry. Not that we are not warned. There's always warning before destruction. God always send warning. I'm sending another warning again. Stay clear from any person fighting for genuine freedom. Particularly attacking the personal, making it not personal with the person. If you have 1 or 2 things, you can correct it. Go and look at some of our UK aliens today who does not talk about injection. But today they are still covering up. How will they can't turn the clock? All of them, they are doing content. But when the major problem come, they would have used their platform to do. They did not. Maybe right now, these same people listen to me and they did not. But they did not extend the same message to their followers. All of you still feel joke. You think you're going to hospital every day by day. You were made to be sick. Right now, cold don't come. You think it's not just flu. UK, they are not trying to put sickness onto it that COVID. No. It is the continuation of what they have already put to you. They know when things will start manifesting. That was why some months ago, 3 months ago, where they brought about PURPOS. Now people like us see intermedia. When they found out that a lot of bourgeoisie we are talking about, the janja with the WHO that declare emergency on global emergency on PURPOS. Now they remove them because they wanted to start again. We don't want grief for anybody, but are you a part and parcel of this very movement of humanity must have liberation? Just small commitment. Some Biafra Eful have been given. Look at the commitment God gave to Adam and Eve in the garden. Only two things, so keep it and dress it. Everything was there. They mesmerize them. Let even assume this man, assumption, this man really arrested. You guys did not wait for 1 month. This one is saying he want to create his own army. This one, okay, creating your army for what? Why not follow the existing protocols? Nothing lasts forever. If a lot of you know what is coming, you can't misbehave. You now say, I may not misbehave, I just did my day. I'm only to speak the truth here. I will not lie, I'm not waiting for anybody to recognize me. I've done my own, I've passed my God always send out warning before judgment. That's why I'll do the little I can. That's why at the time of your trial, do the little you can and leave the rest for God. Look at social media today. People are lying here and there. Tomorrow you hear this, but nobody talking about our major problem. Let even assume now, a discovered enemy is a defeated enemy. Is it not Pharaoh to me, this guy that have been arrested? What the Pharaoh to me says? He speaks the truth. This is what Nigeria and the so-called Westerner who support this neo-colonialism, you think that all your chief justices, they are doing whatever thing they are doing on their own. Not until we unite together, nothing will ever happen. That's why, if their plan come to pass, how many of you is going to remain on it? No, I don't know one on the booger. No, what are you proud of? 2030, does it? We don't already do 2025 now. Latest 4 years. If not me, if their plan come to pass, you will not remain here because you are not one of the 500 million. You are not one of the 500 million. If they say me they count the cabal, the children and their fans, you are not one of them. Then why you the booger? Why not use the little life that we have? Now the women are fought so hard that to make sure that we cancel all agenda or corporation, we cancel it. What are you doing for? You are not doing anything for yourself. You fit every fight at your fight will come to you the platter of gold. You have your role to play. You have to roll up your sleeves. This is a fight we have to roll. A war we are declaring on us is 2020. The war we are facing, we are into, is bigger than World War II. A lot of you don't know. You think it's just a real talk mount. You think it's just a real talk mount. That's what we feel. They want to buy you silently. Today you are sick, tomorrow you are down. Then tomorrow immune system fall. Tomorrow you blood say you get migraine. Next tomorrow how not let you do. What it concerns small children concern arthritis. Small children now, youth is the one seeking arthritis. This is the best way they feel. Let us do it silently. They are doing it silent night. Then we are there doing buga. Each of you to stand and say this thing will not hold. That idiot now that is writing Ojuku this and that, Bradford this and that. Why not go and search out the direction that you are giving to your children or giving to your loved ones? We don't care about ourselves. I don't know why the dying Nigerians or the downtrodden Africans, they unleash on themselves unnecessarily. If it does not do anything, but my unleashing on you does not make me plan you another day again. I just can't do that and move away. But I focus my mind on the one particular direction, people that really decimated our lives, who does not want us to stay alive. Now me day after. Guys, you are too small for me to unleash on. I can't because of you, they don't like video. I know fit. Each of the video I do, it be like say American, they prepare for war. Go and look at all the Biafra commanders. They are more better than some of the generals in army in America who does not go to war. They are there in Pentagon giving instruction. Was it not a general who gave a command about how they leave Afghanistan 2 years ago precisely? It was not 2, 3 years ago. Donald Trump wanted the citizens to go out first. After the rank election, the general said he should remove the army first before the citizen. What later happened in Kabul airport? After the Taliban, they take over. What later happened? A lot of American armies were along. There are people who can only give instruction. It is not only that as a leader. Example of such a leader today that is a knucklehead and a charlatan. That is what you have in Edo State. They thought that's not simplicity. That's useless stupidity. That's an oxymoron. It's not a general. General that have never one day win any war. Go and look what Biafra Liberation Army is doing. Go and look at Christopher Musa. Is he not a commander? He cannot even defeat one of the smallest whatever in whatever. What you do right now, they so censor it, you cannot talk. But if you are supporting them, you can use any language. Who does that? If you are supporting the Nigerian state, you can use any language. Go to Benin now. Our fake commercial activists, they are nothing to talk about again. You don't hear Ogyomba again. When did you hear Ogyomba last? Because the person they used to call Ogyomba have left. Right now, all the government officials in Benin, they are all free, they are all sent. Because they cannot tag anybody right now. This is the world we are living. And instead of you to join hands, to join forces with people who are doing well to make sure we got our liberation, it's not just by talking. I know what is to come tomorrow. Look at the way they are censoring everybody. They don't want you to speak. But if you are using the same language, supporting them, you are right. But if you use the same language for them, you are wrong. Why is it like that? That's why people have the audacity to call up secure manner of names. Then they will come and tell us not to insult Okpebolo. Now this tree where they plant, now we must put cola. Being that Obaseki never jail anybody, Obaseki never swear juju for anybody in the nice people with the insult them. Any person that will take any person name, go anywhere because of the lay cost on this very new government. Now your first picking will die for your eye. Yes, because we need to. Is a law you people have planted. Let's continue it. Somebody will just come out without no brain in his head, no cerebro, no tiene nada para hacer, solo para insultar. He not get any better thing we want talk. They cannot talk about economy. All they just do to just come, lay costs on the governor. Then they say you will not come out today. Why are people talking to Okpebolo? Are you stupid? Are you insane? You must be very mad and useless. In short, you are a charlatan. You are a sentimental knives. That is it. But look at how the whole world have been able to conform towards one particular direction. Following churches everywhere, acting fake miracles. But the same miracle cannot bring it to make sure we use it to fix up our society. Then where are we going from here? Then you start running blame on people that is fighting for their freedom as if they are your problem. What Unadi Kanu, the template Unadi Kanu said, it wasn't not Danjuma that said it one time. Said, even not because of Unadi Kanu, therefore don't foolanize Nigeria. A lot of you doesn't know what you are even doing. You have been sold out. You are like you that lives in that Janjaweed Nigeria, you are like a commodity. A commodity. The same way the video that was circulating one time, they say whether whatever sign up a law that people will take Olode, will take injection, they are like commodity goods. They are no longer regarded as human beings. Which we will be praying. I want everybody to be human. Now me, I cannot be wishing you good, then you are wishing me evil. I cannot even be fighting what will save your children, then you are interpreting my videos. I will not confront anybody. But now waiting person so now they reap. A day will come, you also reap it. If you do it out of fear, say maybe get what you do, that's okay. If you don't do this thing, they'll give you problem. No problem. But if you did it because of your personal hate to me, then you are going to receive, you can say, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everything about me is good by the grace of God. That is it. So you must receive humiliation and one or two things that is not favorable in fighting for humanity. Moses lost the promised land because of fire. Donald Trump today lost his peace. That man is a multi-billionaire. He lost his peace. The most insulted man all over the world. But thank God for people like us who stood by him. But today, whom are we expecting? We are waiting for him to sit down January 20 at least. We start seeing changes everywhere. But are they come and change Orion for us? Which people do we have today that go to set up the template? Nobody cares. Only Biafra that also have a Moses before, who are named Joshua. They are killing their Joshua by themselves. They are killing their Joshua. You think it's all about Samuel Ekpa. The same people that you people are suffering today, you are in America, you are in wherever, you are in Oklahoma. Then you are there giving out things that will not help the people because of your personal selfish interests. They say after death is the judgment. You don't go last long. DOL do waiting past the one when they do so. Where are they today? Those ones, they are like witch. Where fly. They don't see where pest put. Because me, I wonder why people will be so sentimental, fighting for freedom. Go and look at all Donald Trump allies. Nobody betray. I know there's one or two general way go see seller. You just see seller. One or another, they don't still know. Encourage yourselves. Get your freedom. And go and find out. Whatever thing you are doing today is divine. This is not the Biafran liberation of 8 years ago. This is a new dimension. Whether or not whether, humanity must get freedom. So you have to be proud of yourself that you happen to be a part and parcel of it. Today I'm very happy that God also used my voice to promulgate this very gospel of redemption and salvation. That was what Nnamdi Kanu stand for. What Nnamdi Kanu said about Nigerians, said about humanity, everything have come to pass. But one thing about human beings that we like worshiping our oppressors. I don't know who does that one. We love to worship our oppressors. We don't know how to tell, say, oh, this person, what you are doing is bad. Like the Satan from now, they are very fine, and it's Obaseki that is their problem. But they are still killing up to today. I saw in one of these commercial TV platforms, before I come online just now, that they have said they have started fresh cut pine again. In one, whether na Idogbo that they call and so. Is Obaseki there now? Obaseki no longer there. Who is their major problem? Now, who is to be blamed now? Who is to be insulted? So this is how now then they come to position now. This is how they will drag the state. No more position for them. No more position for them. You put lunatic. You put for seat. Then you say you want rule. What kind of government is that? And every one of us is abroad. We know how things here functions. We never want the same what we are enjoying here. When they had Jesus, in the book of, I think, Matthew 9 verse 6 or so, or 6 verse 9, I think it should be 9 verse 6. They come ask and say, how are we going to pray? He says, say, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. That is to say, let your will be done on earth, the same way it still be. If there's anything like heaven, where they that side, you know. But these days, nobody wants to answer any questions. Was it not General that insulted the Oedo people? He not exempt anybody. But did you see anybody insult him now? But nobody is going to speak. They are tried by one way or the other to make sure they silent people who you to talk to them. And me now, where I am, for example, for those of you that is doing anyhow, my life is more better than your own here. At least fresh blood. Imagine, are you stupid? Are you mad? Do you know what it takes? Whatever thing, whatever whom I am today, my present situation, status quo, health-wise, I labored for it. So now what you person so it go reap. So now what you see so be that one. So when you were sowing laziness, me, I sowed something. Today I say, okay, yes, look how I'm wanting my life be. When they say man is the architect of his own misfortune, so let's learn to face our problem. If my TV prison will put me for Jawa, not let them concern you. But if you still laugh me, calamity go enter your head. Instead of all to be very remorseful over any time they pick up any leaders that have to do with people fighting for liberation, we always want to mock at them. We always want to use sentiment. Now, what is this person fighting for? This thing this person is fighting for, will it be beneficial to me? Let's assume this was the society your father left behind. Maybe your father was alive in 18-something. Let's say 1914. Where they promised that in 100 years' time, like now, in 18-something, they did one whatever agenda where they see do. So now every 100 years they do one. So they're supposed to do that 215 after 100 years because Spanish flu, that one don't already pass. That one don't already pass, which is 100 years ago, you know. So this one now they can't set them up again. Now that time, John F. Kennedy, with the commander of Q team, they can't call Trump and say, okay, Trump, come. We have known you right from time, just be black as me be, so you have been a patriot. You want American first, you want humanity to remain. Come and be a leader. Now so it is coming to be. Because it have already been scripted, say, now Hillary Clinton won't win that election. That was why T.B. Joshua could prophesy, say, man, now woman won't win. Because he don't already know, say, man, she waited the ground. No say power don't change. The reason why these people were now accusing Russia, saying that Russia win that election, was that they know, say, man, the way they take plan out before. Thank God for the better generals in American army who switch into action. They can't go intercept their Dominion voting machines. Where they use take the ring election, take the glitch election, enter from Republican, then glitch and enter Democrat. Those ones can't intercept them. Now Donald Trump come. That's why the whole world were surprised. Why did they bring Donald Trump in? To stop that very agenda of the population. Let's assume your father was alive 100 years ago. He didn't talk about it. Look at the pains you are feeling today. This is some of the negligence. If I tell you the life your forefather lived, there is a way also affect you today, but you not go know. They say Jesus Christ, they take and they come out. Anytime I perceive my great-great-grandfather, even my own papa will me know. I said that year, my papa go community meeting. Now, at time, I quarrel, the enemy will take on us. Oh, what we dig one mohana. I mean, what I will know what. He go the grumble the con house. I never knew that such a thing is already in our loins. We know they take nonsense. We know they take calm. My dear, if you want to go there, go to who? You better they prepare your gun and your bullet where you want to kill yourself. Because the very day when me talk, say me they come. As it was scripted in Exodus 4 verse 19. He said, Moses come. The people that sought to kill you, he said they are dead. Those are about Beleya. If I say I'm coming anywhere and you have any evil plan, you have ended your life. Now let's assume when they were planning this thing, your great-great-grandfather were there, never talk about woman kind. Look at the pains you are facing today. Instead of it to also do now, to secure the root down for your children. You are spoiling this world for you are spoiling it for yourself, you are also spoiling it for your children. We know life is a continuation. Most of you are your second journey. When you one first came, now bad thing when you do that, now you the reap so. That's what una do nye. You don't want to take anything from anybody. I will imagine be alive. Whatever any person thought does not count, only your own. Now you know, now you Mr. Know It All. Life is not being, things are not done like that. There are things you do. You are doing it down for the next generation. Not only for this one. It is say now you just come. Now lie. Not be now you come. You are one first be there before. Now, what did the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 8 verse 2 say? He said, if any man think that he knows anything, he has not yet known as he ought to know. This is your scripture. He said, if any man think that he knows anything, he has not know what he's supposed to know. Me, I see one more of God. I want more of Mother Universe. I want more of our ancient fathers. That's why I told you here, often, if you pray God for his finger, he will show you his hand. I'm always appreciative. Being able to know some of the things you don't know today, some of the things you argue about, I don't argue. If I thought I want to follow you, I argue and learn. I don't argue to win. But a lot of people argue and win. Let's assume the same way you are folding up hand right now. You will also come and meet it next time. Because you will die. Maybe now your children will constantly burn you. You'll constantly face the same calamity. Because when you first come, you didn't fight any struggle. Freedom fighters, they are born, they are not made. If you don't know, now know. It's something they eat from their mother's womb. It's inherent and inalienable. It's a spirit. If you speak truth, it's a spirit. It's not something that they give person chop. Not the person, this useless man for America, women and got a day before. Not be after money day now. We not see the way they make you turn. We not the bad way they make you turn. Go and do verification about injection. More than go see a platform where for the display and say good. Is that one a freedom fighter? A freedom fighter, you have to be sensitive enough. Your spiritual antenna go set. You don't support any evil narrative. Tell me one narrative that I have supported that have caused damage to humanity today. Not they. Obaseki we gave to you. The people that have their brain set up there, I know that Obaseki work. Now let the lunatic. People like them Okpewolo. He's supposed to be going adult literacy school now. You know one go start. You know one go. And the education what Obaseki built. One primary 6 people should start teaching Okpewolo. But you can see they are covering up everything because they are charlatans. How can a blind man lead a blind man? You think life is all about how many houses you build? There is also a legacy you leave behind. There's a legacy you leave behind. Life is energy. What are you transferring to your children? Mumurity or zoism? Then you constantly put your generation in a state of categorious persi or a state of parakboism. Those things are not done. It's of you to leave your family in a state of lodiba. Leave down a good name. Energy, not they die. Now body they die. It they transfer. So most of you today, the death here you have, now your great-great-grandfather, no Larry, or the Abogano, they were the same people that were trying to fight to do women. When the women raise up a standard, but today, we are going to represent our Father wherever place he is. For God said, the country Bible to turn your head. Reincarnation is real. Or man, what reincarnation man is a demon. If you don't read for Oibo because they were made in the land, now our own is the real. Why are going to Walare and what on him? If you can correct anything, you correct. If you cannot correct, you have to make poculo. No me interesa. Asa lo gedele la gana. Para mí me tiene que hacer mío. Joshua 24. Capítulo 24. Ekiseva. Always choose who you are going to serve. You not force anybody. But these days people want to force you to be a son of the palace. They want to force you to be one Nigeria. A life that you are living, you have no say of your own. Whatever thing they bring for you, now they want me you do. Who does that? Nobody does that. So let me believe in you guys here. For those of you that are doing Christmas and New Year, are they with you now in advance, but we are not after those things. After all, the age where we've done and not be we're supposed to do. Now, if they tell us that we are 4 weeks in a month, now they tell us so. Maybe tell they look why you 7 plus 7, 14. 14 plus 14, 28. How come about why some months are 31st, some months are not 30? I know we also argue this. 4 weeks in a month. 4 times 7. How many? Be not be 28. How come we are not having 13? So the Gregorian calendar with the thief, I pray we regain it back soon. For those of you that are 45 years today, you are supposed to be 39 and 40. They fasten your age. That's why senselessness everywhere. Nobody they think. May God never let me worship my oppressor. If not quite wrong, even when we come why you do why they be yagmariabe we do by do man no one of my big yagmariabe. Most people if voting and car we feel a pain you know. A pain no baloma se agmon no yo boy ya see as a result of agmon ho They by stupidity. Wow, he knows too much. Okay, I have me they may yin me learn. Only where we can not learn me and learn through frequency. You are looking for teacher to teach you. A frequency of women go on. That's the only language of the universe. That's why there are things I will never agree. Or magba, but where I argue your make a table no way. Me I will tell me where I get table where I waiting on manifest. But don't go and put yourself in danger. All my preaching is to make sure you desist away from danger. What will give you headache? How can I use my hand to go draw with things? They worry me. I won't do that. Let me drop my phone number again for the people that don't always have the patience to start video from the beginning. Let me walk on your wallet because it might be if not already boom now. So I cannot really quote it now. It might only even study a video. Then +34 6276 11938. No, sorry, not 938, 932. +34 6276 11932. My phone number is +34 6276 11932. So the previous one have been changed. So we do something according to the leading of the Spirit. So every one of you should have a good day, and let's keep on holding the line. Things will get better. You know, no wilderness, no inheritance. For those of us that are waiting for everything to show free, my dear, freedom is not free. For those of you that say happiness is free, told you it's free. If you are going to be happy today, you might have saw it down yesterday. It was not a free thing. It's because we does not think well that make us to say happiness is free. It's not free. You have to sow it. Happiness, there is someone made it germinate. If I tell you today I'm happy, it's what I labored for since 2020. If I'm not going through what you are going through today, you always see smiling on my face. I saw it down since 2020. So it's not free. Let my what we say. What God cannot do does not exist. All those are demonic, stupid talk. Can God lie down with another person's wife? Can God lie down with another person's wife? Can God do for you what you are giving power to do for yourself? We don't carry some kind of things. Without thinking. This world right now we are living is for it made for critical thinkers. The longer time just pick any word that become majority. It's not all majority that are right. There are majority that are buzu. That's why I want to urge your Biafrans. Follow your heart. Don't because say person bring something come. Whether you divert or you not divert, or your freedom is going to come. So it is better you have counted worthy of double honor. That's why if you look at 1 Timothy 5:17, it says, let the elder that rule well be counted worthy of double honor, especially those that labor in word and in doctrine. And don't also forget what Matthew 24:13 said. He said, the one that endure to the end shall wear the crown of life. And don't also forget what Isaiah chapter 1:19 said. He said, if you are willing and obedient, you shall eat the fruit of the land. Please, my advice and message to all Biafra Liberation Army, please stand with the existing protocols. God loves you. Your ancestors is with you. Do what is right and protect your people. I'm logging out from here. Take care of mucho. Ciao.